Opponents on notice. MP recently talked about winning his individual matchup, not at the expense of the team.
My fault.
High-level goals indeed, guys.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he's still
man up.
He's not saying you should.
Matter of fact, full court press.
His point is
give it a brownie.
Your team when you're playing better than the guy in front of you. That'll be the focus for him tonight. It should make
out of there. Give me that shit, boy.
And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP.
That's me.
Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. MP
Stop
told
playing,
me earlier
boy.
that he's setting his sights on outperforming his matchup.
Pass to the Bron if you want to. I'll take that shit for that little nigga, boy.
But to put them in position
That
to
nigga
win
ain't ready,
tonight,
boy.
he
Give it
needs
to
be
him.
the best shooting
Give it
guard
to
out on the
him.
floor. Those
I
are
got him.
fighting.
Come on.
Guys, back to
What
you.
you want to do?
Sure does, David. Sounds
What
to
you do,
me
little Bron?
like a man on a mission.
What you want to do, little
And here's
Bronny?
James.
Nah.
After the
Whack that shit,
Jay,
boy.
And James throws
Give me
it
that
down.
shit.
Some
Come here, little Bronny.
coming from the PG.
You want a motherfucker? You want to dunk, bitch?
Seeing more and more of that these days.
You want to dunk, nigga?
Guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself. Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length.
That's a three.
Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
And really, despite
I got
that
him.
miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Shoots from 12.
That nigga garbage.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Jay. James covering. Here's Wembanyama. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Good on the triple.
Hold on, let me get my shit right, nigga. Hold on.
Draining the triple.
Takes the three.
Yeah.
Kept alive.
Pass back.
Wembanyama on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Jay
Fuck.
gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they do want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Hey, I will be streaming, waiting for my laptop to charge. Ah, they took me out the game.
Here's Goodwin. 11 points last game. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Payne out there with Wembanyama.
Fuck out of there.
McMillan. Then there's Jay, and it's Wesley in at the 2. Here's Jay. 11-point game. Cans it from downtown. Jay's got 10 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is
Fuck out of there.
Players who don't pay
Stupid ass
attention to
nigga.
the
See.
score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Give me.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly
Hit
in
it.
the driver's seat.
Pass to Payne.
Raptors foul. Middle. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Spurs now. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways.
Get ball.
Good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to
That
approach
Whippy.
that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage
bitch.
because
Come
they
on,
got
bitch.
quality looks.
And let's
Get off
head
my
over to the
dick,
sideline
nigga.
and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well,
Man up.
matchup against Portland
Take that shit, boy. Oh, shit.
He finished with 47 points and, as always, was a force on defense. Doing whatever he wanted at that end. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat.
That nigga bitch.
Kevin?
And David in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Now Goodwin, after the missed three from Jay. And it's Goodwin missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Jay. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
You trash, nigga.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. San Antonio leading by 15. Back to Wembanyama. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Get that.
The Raptors have gotten off to a rough start in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
Good job. That shit, how's it a fucking foul?
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the
He a bitch. He a pussy, nigga. He pussy, nigga.
What a great time.
Lame man, nigga. You take me out the game and shit, you're a bitch, nigga. You're a bitch, nigga. And it's 5 deuce, you know I'm fucking winning, nigga.
San Antonio Spurs bringing the
Hoe ass niggas, bro.
quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Both these guys have been monsters over the past few weeks.
Yeah, they've been lighting it up out there, Ernie. You love.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Spurs.
Well, obviously they.
Thank you for being with us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
That's me.
They've got James, and it's Hawkins, and at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. So it's Toronto now, trailing by 10.
Oh.
Pass to Ross.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
The 15-footer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Ross has got 7.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Jay misses. By 8. The 3 from Miller.
That nigga trash. That nigga trash.
Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Watch out.
Here's Jay. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots. Here's James. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Pass to Claxton. From 11 feet away. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really, right?
Get my boy.
Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
And that one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Raptors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming up.
Fuck out of there, boy. Oh! All right. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Ball.
David.
Come here, buddy.
The Raptors are rebuilding
Come here.
with purpose. Coach
Come
Darko
here.
Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this
Eat a
process,
dick, Bonnie.
selecting the right people that care and are very committed to
that shit, boy.
That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Primo, the pass to Wembanyama. They get it back. Oh, Wembanyama! How in the world do you keep him off the glass?
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ross kicks to Hawkins. And a wide open look for Claxton. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the basket by Jay.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Ross. He's got 7. Hawkins is screen on Craig. No problem knocking that one down. Claxton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Hart. After the miss from Jay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
Let's give some credit to the
Give me that shit, boy.
How they're guarding
Get that shit
right now because they're refusing to
Give me
let
that.
him get comfortable.
Craig finds Wembanyama. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Shit.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Spurs making a switch here. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You look at the Spurs, and now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
Get a white boy.
For the Spurs, they had a
Pass back.
coming into the season, and
Pass back.
they have any.
All right, go ahead.
Club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly
How much I got left?
win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Here's Evans following the bucket by the Spurs.
How is that up, bro?
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
That one is off.
Trash.
The line for Toronto.
Trash.
And he's good on the 2nd. Spurs leading by 15.
Man, get off my dick, nigga.
Here's Jay.
Get off my dick, nigga.
Cranes it from beyond the arc. Jay's got 24.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
The Raptors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. It's Evans on the wing. Here's Sensabaugh. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Watch out, little nigga. Watch out, little nigga.
Here he goes. Look it off the crossover. Jay's got
You a little nigga, boy.
points in the second half.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And so it's San Antonio, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for San Antonio, Wembanyama is out there with McMillan. Then it's Payne. Then there's Jay. And it's Wesley in at the shooting guard position.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this
Fuck
team.
out of here.
Productive and efficient.
Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Here's Jay. The steal. Right there.
Fuck out of here, bitch. Fuck you going, nigga.
A fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game.
Substitution on the court.
San Antonio leading by 22. No good on the quick three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Claxton, that's tipped.
Get it with
The
me.
pass to Wembanyama. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The Raptors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Go.
And even 3-on-3 break.
Get it, white boy. Get it, baby.
Here's
Jade him.
From outside, off the mark.
I got it.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Raptors. Claxton, nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the
Pointer. Jay misses. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Claxton. And the three off target.
And on an open
Watch out, little nigga.
he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
He tries.
As he lets it go.
We see. Whoa.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And the basket by Jay.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
James kicks to Ross. From outside the arc. James, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Jay, the pass to Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Hart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his
Greg, we see the NBA finding players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Wesley with the ball. Grabbed by Claxton.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often tonight. This is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jay.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Claxton, no good. Hart the pass to Jay. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach,
Fuck
you'd
outta
love
here.
to see this from your team every single night.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Pass to Hart. Here's Jay, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
James outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was
A la verga.
Solid effort tonight on both ends. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. What's up, MP?
These are the games you have to win to be taken serious.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. We've got Jabari Smith, and it's Wells in at the point.
Fuck you,
and
nigga.
for the Spurs, we've got Wembanyama, and it's Strother in at the 3 spot. And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups. Outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
Well, there are always trades this time of year, Clark, but we rarely talk about the human aspect of these moves.
That's a great point, BA. You know, these guys
get it, white boy.
Into their
Pass back.
They create bonds,
My
and
bad.
friendships, and connections. Their kids go to school and make friends, and then if they're traded, all of that is disrupted. So it's often overlooked, but it's a real part of being a pro basketball player in the NBA.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Here's Ellis. Off the mark there with a 3.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, He wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Thomas passes to Wallace. Puts up a three. Rebound by San Antonio.
Given his range, you'd expect him to
capitalize
on that opening.
Give me that shit, fat boy.
Smith outside. Pass to Wells.
Come on.
Wallace outside. And here's Thomas. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. Drains the triple.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
Here's Jay.
What's up?
And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Nah, hit
Here's
that.
Wells.
Hit that, Wemby.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. Whitmore's checked in for Houston. And he sinks the second. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling.
You a little nigga, watch out.
Here's Jay going inside. He gets it in there. Jay's got 12 points in the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Rockets trail by 10.
Got it. Oh, shit.
Outside Whitmore. Rejected by Wembanyama.
Watch out, little nigga. Watch out, little nigga.
Pass to Schroeder.
No, bro, come on. I don't like that little nigga. Get the fuck on my team.
Specifically, which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by the Spurs.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting
get
on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Hit a dick, bitch.
And that one's good. Jay.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Rockets trail by 13.
Don't do it.
Outside Whitmore. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
Watch out, watch out.
Here's Jay.
No.
Tries again. And Craig lays it up and in. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Spurs.
Give me that shit. Give me that shit.
Defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting and transitioning.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:19 left to play in the first. Now here's Wallace. He just could not put it together in that loss to the Clippers. To stop the run. And Craig pulls it down.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
11 feet out. And it's McMillan missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Holland. In his last outing, he had 11 points. They set the pick. Pass to Nash. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets. Came away with a win.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get
that shit, boy.
Holland for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Lets the 3 fly. And it's Jay missing.
That shit, boy.
And So it's San Antonio.
Pussy,
a
nigga.
sizable lead of 14 at the break.
Oh, weird ass shit, bro. Weird ass shit, bro.
Checked in for Schmidt. Pass to Jay. Launches it from deep.
Ah!
And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
Ah, get that shit.
The limits of his range. You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Holland. Barnes is out there with Whitmore, and it's Morris in at the 4.
Go fuck out of here.
Foul here has to
Where you going?
because they can pile up quickly.
Second personal foul.
Man up, man up, man up, man up. Give it to him, give it to him.
Rocket substitution. Number 30.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Nets delivered in a major way. He finished with 30 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Whitmore outside, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And it's Jay missing. Rockets trail by 14.
Get him out, bitch.
And that's
fuck that. Come on, man.
You leave him in with 2 fouls.
Fuck that nigga, bitch. I give a fuck, nigga. You my dick,
Castle
bitch.
subbed in for Primo. And the Rockets making a change here. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Ellis. And a miss there on the triple. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano a mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Here's Wells.
Get that shit, boy.
Has been solid.
Give me that shit.
11.5 points a game.
Get it, white boy.
Here's Craig. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break.
Give me that shit.
Up the court as fast as you can.
There's the triple.
He's trash. He trash. He ain't got it in him. He ain't got the heart.
Leading by 19.
You better get the fuck out of my face, nigga.
Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that big defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Whitmore. Shot from the low post is good. Whitmore's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Jay. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 4 rebounds now.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Pass to Jay. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. Jay's got 11 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless.
Give me that shit, boy.
Increasing the intensity level.
Get that shit, boy.
He doesn't play the score.
Get that shit, boy.
Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Fuck out of there,
that
boy.
Was good. Whitmore.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Here's Jay. 28 points for him. Jacks up a 3. Next from downtown. Jay's got 31.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
I'm in the bag, pussy.